Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Marshall along with David McLean, the man behind the powerful women of wrestling. David, we got you here just in time. Look at a match like this. Madusa Miceli and Sylvia against Wendi Richter and Magnificent Mimi. On each side of the ring, you've got a current AWA Ladies Champion. On the other side of the ring, a former three-time Ladies Champion. And they're locking up right now. Madusa Miceli and Wendi Richter.
Nothing but fireworks in this match, Lee. Wendi Richter, a great, tough competitor. She's been featured on POW many times. Right there, almost with the pin, Lee.
I'm glad you mentioned POW because we've been talking earlier about the great pay-per-view event coming up on December 13th, featuring such spectacular wrestling stars as Jerry Lawler, Kerry Von Erich, Sergeant Slaughter, Colonel De Beers, the Top Guns, Bad Company, Rock and Roll Express. The list goes on. And I know that POW is going to be a part of this great wrestling extravaganza coming up on the 13th.
That's exactly right. POW, the premier ladies wrestling organization that is only organization, Lee, recognized as the All-Women's Wrestling League by the various state athletic commissions across the United States. And they're just tickled to death to be a part of the big event, Super Clash 3, on December 13th. And you can only see it, Lee, on what pay-per-view?
Pay-per-view. I don't envy Madusa Miceli in this situation, David, and I'm going to tell you why. She's been shooting her mouth off, which isn't unusual. She claimed that Wendi Richter had been hiding under a rock. She said the Magnificent Mimi hasn't beaten anybody. Well, she's been wrong on both accounts. And she is holding on to that AWA Ladies Championship, and I know both Magnificent Mimi and Wendi Richter would like nothing more than to take that belt right away from Madusa Miceli. Oh, nice power move by Madusa. Tag made, all right.
Knocked the air out of Wendi Richter.
I'll tell you something, David. Wrestling fans have been waiting for this one for a long time, and here it is, eye to eye, Madusa Miceli and the Magnificent Mimi. All right, Madusa says, all right, come on, come on.
Madusa says, challenge me, baby.
Here they go, finger lace. Wow.
Mimi taking right over, fans.
What a power move by Madusa Miceli. And I'll tell you something about Mimi. I know how hard she trains, not only as a wrestler. Wow, she's screaming, you want to be a wrestler, girl? And slaps Mimi. Mimi, an expert also in jiu-jitsu, karate.
You know, I'm looking at this great action.
Wow, what a counter move. Look at this aerial move by Mimi. Whoa!
Baby!
What an arm drag by the Magnificent Mimi.
Lee, I'm looking at this great action. Can you imagine it? Sergeant Slaughter, the likes of Mr. Kerry Von Erich, all the stars, as well as all the superstars in female wrestling on one card.
You know, we just saw an aerial move a minute ago, too, David, by the Magnificent Mimi that reminds me of three brothers that are going to be on this card coming up December 13th. Mondo, Chavo, and Hector, the Guerrero brothers.
High flyers indeed.
Oh, I'm telling you, I've been watching these guys because we all come from Los Angeles. I've been watching them for more years than I care to admit. And every time I see them, I see something different. They will be with us December 13th.
Well, Mondo Guerrero, a spectacular wrestler. He has that flying head scissors.
Yep. Wendi Richter trying to get back into the ring. She'd love to make a tag now with Mimi because she wants a piece of Madusa Miceli. Like I said, I don't envy Madusa because both Mimi and Wendi want nothing more than get in there and rough it up with her. Oh, look at Madusa. She is hot. Whoa!
Madusa hasn't selected to tag the lovely Silvia.
Forearm. Forearm. Another forearm by Madusa.
She doesn't need to.
Wendi wants into the action. I'll tell you what, Mimi looks like she's in a gang fight and doesn't know anybody.
Wendy's frustrated. She can't go in there. Did you see that slap across the face?
Talk about adding insult to injury. Look at Wendi Richter. She just wants to get into that ring so desperately. Sylvia holding on to the Magnificent Mimi. Snap mare by the hair and down goes Mimi. Now Madusa does this all the time, David. If you look at her feet, watch where
right
her
on the
boots
hair.
are.
The referee's got to get down there and see it.
Scrubs her boot across the face of Mimi. Now Madusa Miceli bad talking the referee.
She's flirting with disqualification, Lee. Mimi's got to get Wendi in there.
Mimi calling for Wendi. Madusa unloads a right hand on Wendi Richter. And I'll tell you, you don't have to like Madusa Miceli, and I presume that most of you don't. But she is on fire tonight, doing a job on both the magnificent Mimi and Wendi Richter.
Well, here, lovely Sylvia
Swing around,
steps in.
drop kick, double drop kick. Wendi Richter falling a little bit short. Madusa Miceli standing over her. I'm not quite sure who the legal ladies in the ring are.
5 minutes gone, 5 minutes to
Obviously, it's not Sylvia, she's out.
And Wendi Richter.
Is it Wendi and Madusa? Ooh, head first, Madusa Miceli ramming Wendi Richter into the turnbuckle. Right hand by Madusa. Snap mare by Madusa. Down goes Wendi Richter. Mimi chanting, screaming, trying to encourage her partner Wendi Richter. So far, David, it has been all Madusa Miceli. She has been a one-woman wrecking crew.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Lee.
That is why she is the AWA Ladies Champion of the world.
Wendy's face.
All right, watch out,
right into
Madusa.
that mat.
Madusa lays a hand on the referee. She's likely to get fined. Big right hand by Madusa. Wendi Richter firing back with a right hand of her own. Into the corner post goes Madusa Miceli. Shoulder first comes Wendi Richter. Uh-oh. Whoa! Ooh!
Right into the midsection.
What a move by Wendi Richter. 3 times ladies champion herself, Wendi Richter. Young lady from Dallas, Texas, and they've got Madusa Miceli in all kinds of trouble now. Being held in there by the magnificent Mimi. To say it, say you give, in comes
You see
Sylvia.
that right hook, Lee?
Woo! What a haymaker from Wendi Richter.
Like Mike Tyson.
Madusa Miceli is free, comes to the aid of Sylvia. She's got Wendi Richter draped over the top. Slingshot, back goes Wendi Richter. Referee telling Sylvia, all right, girl, get out of the ring now. And now you've got the current champion and the former champion. Confrontations I know fans love, David.
That's right. And if I know better, Madusa has a choke on Wendi Richter. The referee hasn't gone in there to look. Wendy's hair disguising possibly a chokehold.
Whoa, what a move by Madusa Miceli. 1.
Is that a 3 count? 2. Wendi able to get that right shoulder up.
Quick thinking by Wendi Richter. I'll tell you, this is rough and tough. And this is some real action put on by these tremendous athletes. Wendi Richter in the ring with AWA Ladies Champion Madusa Miceli, and there's the bell.
What's the decision here, Lee?
Boy, Miceli is still hot.
She went right after the referee. I don't
Sylvia
believe
saying she won.
I don't believe so.
I don't understand the decision yet, David. Michael St. John, our ring announcer, hopefully he can get up there and get the final decision from the referee.
I noticed Medusa's leaving ringside. She doesn't want to square off anymore, even though she had the upper hand throughout the match.
It's going to be exciting come December 13th when we see the powerful women of wrestling involved in that great pay-per-view.
Baby.
This is just, I'm sure,
Ladies and gentlemen, in the time of 7 minutes and 39 seconds, the winners of the match, Wendi Richter and Mimi.
and they're the winners, Wendi Richter and the magnificent Mimi. Let's have another look at it on the replay here, David. All right, the referee trying to get Mimi away. All right, now if you see, there's Wendi putting her weight down, waving Mimi off, but she's already off. Now this part I don't understand. I just don't understand it.
Possibly Madusa said she gave, and the referee called for the bell.
That could be because they kept asking Madusa, have you had enough? Have you had enough? I don't know if she said yes. Maybe the referee misunderstood, but regardless, there are your winners, the magnificent Mimi and Wendi Richter.
I want you! I want a single championship match! I have beat you! And I want a title match now!
Wendi Richter calling for the title match with Madusa
I'm gonna
Miceli.
have the tag team partner right here, lady!
Right there, the magnificent Mimi and Wendi Richter.
Madusa Miceli, you can call her Macaroni Miceli. She keeps slipping away from us like a wet noodle. Huh, Wendi? Come on, girl. Come on.
If she didn't think this match was fair, come on back and we'll have another one right now!
happened, I don't know if you were aware of it, David, in Nashville, Tennessee. Madusa Miceli and Wendi Richter fighting for the AWA Ladies Championship. Wendi Richter clearly on her way to defeating Madusa Miceli when the bad company, Pat Tanaka and Paul Diamond, ran in, and these two big, tough guys, the champions of the world, attacked Wendi Richter. It was absolutely a disgusting sight. But we're going to see this resolved, I'm sure.
They break Wendy's neck right across the third rope.
Yep.
Come on, Madusa, are you kicking?
Wendi Richter still calling Madusa Miceli out, as is the magnificent Mimi.
Bad company's not here.
See, that's the reference she was making. Wendi saying she's chicken because bad company's not here. That in reference to what happened in Nashville, Tennessee.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, I was there. Wendi Richter clearly on her way to defeating Madusa Miceli. She would have been the new champion of the world. Then bad company ran in, and there they are. There's your winners. Madusa Miceli. I got her on the mind. The magnificent Mimi and Wendi Richter, along with David McLean. I'm Lee Marshall. We will be right back.